Okay. What is the milk token?
So that's basically our utility token. And in currently it has no real utility, but it's closely linked to the success of Muesli Swap. So if you think Muesli Swap will go up in the future, you should probably invest in it or think about it. And that's, the usual stuff. That's no investing advice, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, NFA, no financial advice.
Yeah, but we are planning on actually adding utilities in the future. So soon we will add like fees, and we were planning to have like fees reduced for milk holders. So basically to, yeah, have a utility. Another thing, I don't know if you saw it, but we added like a My Assets page to the front end, and where you can see basically all the prices and values of your wallet currently at market prices. But currently it's only supported for featured tokens. We are planning to also release it for all tokens.
So
Yeah,
this, go ahead. Sorry.
there are many other plans we have for it, for example, such as voting rights for specific new
Yeah.
features. So the idea of the milk token is just to involve the community more and have like this interaction for people who are holding milk, and that's the whole idea about it. And yeah, one aspect of that would also be voting rights for like a new feature when we have like a selection of different new features, and then you can decide which one comes first.
Okay. This notion of a sorry, a featured token. What is a featured token?
Oh, okay. So currently we have like the community page, so community markets and like the featured markets. So in the beginning, we only had like featured markets. So every token we listed or was you could trade for our site. We as the team had a look at it and verified that, I don't know, that tokenomics work out and they don't seem fishy or stuff like that. Or in case of Hosky or something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's obviously a joke.
So,
And
oh, go ahead. I
yeah,
thought you were done. I apologize for that.
oh no worries. Yeah, and all feature tokens are like listed by us. So we basically have our stamp of approval on it. You can trade them. You can be sure that's like the real token you trade them, no scam token, which tries to fake the token signature and everything like that.
So, in the future, with the milk token, will people be able to vote in featured tokens?
That is one idea that we have. So, yeah, the idea is just you can trade any token on Cardano on our page. You can just put in the policy ID and the name currently. So we have these two sections, one where we have actually looked up everything, and then all other tokens. And one aspect of the milk token that we're planning is that users can vote for which one will get verified the next.
Yeah.
So, are there any other things that you guys are planning on building? I looked at your roadmap, and you guys have kind of already done everything that you said you're going to do. We've reached the end of the road. So, what does the next year look like, or this year, 2022, look like for Muesli Swap and everything else in the ecosystem? Anything, upgrades, additions to the NFT marketplace launchpad?
So we are currently looking into like scaling everything because I mean the Cardano blockchain is like it's at a hard limit currently.
Yes.
So the Cardano blockchain will be scaled, but that's not part of our job. And also we've got quite a few issues with like Nami, for example, reporting mempool full. So we had like an idea how to fix that, like from our side, like how to help with this congestion on the wallet side. And also in general our backend, so we can give more API access to people. Like currently we have a small API documentation, but we try to make it more accessible to everyone basically by scaling up.
And yeah, so many of the features further ahead also have to do with increasing liquidity. So yeah, we will also have that hybrid hybrid DEX model, and then also liquidity pools. But then also for like the classical order book style, we have plans on involving the community by releasing, for example, guides on how you can be a market maker. So basically like an automated trading bot, which is providing liquidity or is just searching for opportunities. It just depends on how you want to configure it. So that's another thing. So many of these new features will also be ways in which we can involve the community to add, for example, more liquidity or have more matchmakers.
Yeah, so that's another thing. So we saw many of our community members like wrote their own tools already where they track the volume or something like that, for which we didn't yet add official support. And it's really cool to see with what features they come up with, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's always awesome to see the community
Yeah.
show up and, you know, kind of build some of that utility out for you that they need for themselves.